Hello all, welcome to oratrainings.com. In this session, we'll discuss about auto-repeating layout in OAF. Sometimes we have a requirement where we want to display a set of records in a particular region. So we know that like a table region is one of the region in which you can display a number of records. But let us say if you want to repeat a region based on the number of records, what to be used. So that is what about auto repeat layout region. So in this page, if you observe carefully, so I am passing the P1 number as an input. So based on the number of lines, I am displaying the data. So one particular region here, if you observe carefully, this is a row layout region, and other one is a header show, like a hide and show header region. So now, like there are chances in some of the requirement where you want to show the main set of columns primarily, and like a remaining extra columns which you just want to show it, but you don't want to focus them, right? So in this scenario here, if you observe, I have larger number of columns, nothing but like I'm using a PO lines table where I have around more than 35 columns I've used in this one. So primarily I'm just showing only the, like around 7 columns here, and the remaining I'm showing the extra column stuff. So what I want to achieve in this one is like here, if you observe, like I've used a row layout region, hide and show header region, and in this one I'm using a message component layout region to show the remaining set of columns. So by this I was able to achieve, based on the PO number, I can show a set of records of the PO header and set of records of the PO lines using the use the repeating layout region. Okay, so let us see how I have achieved this one. So in this page here, if you observe, so this is my page. And here, if you observe the main region, okay. So in this main region, I have two main regions, two particular main region. One is header type. One region is header type, and other one is a flow layout region. So in the header region, in this PO header region, the one which I am focused, I have two particular attributes. One is PO number ID, which is of message text input. Other one is a button one. Okay. And coming to the main one here, if you observe this particular content, which is starting after search region, which is a part of the flow layout region, right? Which is a flow layout region. So the concept of flow layout region is whatever the set of contents which are there in that one, that will get repeated based on the number of records which are available in a particular view. So on the flow layout region, I have assigned a child view instance called PO lines view as well as PO line ID, which is nothing but my primary key attribute of the PO lines view. So in the to the PO lines view, I'm passing the PO number to get the number of lines in a particular PO number. Okay. So now in this particular flow layout region, again, I have two regions. One is row layout, other one is a hide show header region. In the row layout, I have a primary set of columns which I want to show always, and other one is hide show header region, where in this again I have a message component layout region where I have a larger number of columns which I don't want to show always. Based on the user requirement, he can enable it and he can say it or he can ignore it. Okay. So let's say if I just pass some particular junk PO number, just click on search, nothing will get displayed. Okay. So that's the concept of the PO flow layout region. Like this could be one of the drawback I mean to say, because you're not, like we are not aware what is happening, right? You just pass some PO number where you don't have the data, where you don't have the data, and automatically that is not getting displayed. This is a, you can consider it as a drawback, or maybe it's a internet functionality. Or if at all, if you want to know it why it is not displaying, just like you can raise a display warning saying that no records found in the lines region, that is why no data displayed kind of warning you can display it for your requirement purpose. Now let us, I'll pass a proper PO number and I click on search region. Now this dynamic set of data will get displayed. Okay. So yeah, so this is what we know, we have designed. Okay. So the major functionality here is, let us say what will happen if I don't have the flow layout region. So if you don't have the flow layout region, what will happen? The row layout region, whatever the VIVO which you assign for that particular VIVO, it will display only one time. And similarly, the hide and show or the message component layout, it will not get repeated, right? The set of regions which are there inside the flow layout regions are getting repeated for each record of the VIVO which we assigned here, PO lines VIVO. So now if you observe the CVO, in one more important thing is as my PO lines VIVO is based on a parameter. Okay. So in this one, what will happen is the VIVO which is there for this particular flow layout region will get executed by default. So we have to initialize with some value. That is why when I execute the page, automatically it is showing the data for me. So initially you can just assign some particular valid value, or you can pass the invalid value, so that that particular VIVO will be executed without any issue. Because in this PO lines VIVO, I have a bind parameter, so that I need to pass a proper value initially. because this view will get executed automatically for the flow layout region. So that is one more extra property of the flow layout region that will executed by default when the page gets loaded. Okay, you either pass the proper value or just pass a null value so that your view will be executed without any issue. Okay, so that's all about the auto repeat layout region. Just try it out. Maybe it will solve you some of your issues which you are looking for. Thank you.